He saw his first wife step out of a big car. His heart almost stopped. She looked rich. She looked different. She looked happy. He thought, she was my wife. I sent her away. Why did he send her away? Because her clothes smelled of garlic and ginger. Because she always looked tired. Now he understood. The problem was not her. The problem was him. Sometimes love does not die, but daily life makes love weak. He was married for less than 3 years. Still, he felt like a prisoner. His wife woke up very early. She washed the dishes. She cleaned the house. She cooked food. She baked bread. She washed clothes. She worked all day. At night, she sat with him. Her clothes smelled of garlic and ginger. She smiled, but he felt heavy inside. He found no peace. She waited for him every night, but he stayed busy with his phone. If she came near, he made excuses and left. He wanted a new life. A life with no smells, a life with no tired faces, a life with new colors and perfume. One day, his patience broke. She cooked all morning. The smell filled the house. She came and said with joy, "I made your favorite meal." But he turned away. He pushed her arm. He pushed her out of the room. She looked at him with shock. She sat on the floor and cried like a child. This was his wife. She gave him everything, but he closed his heart. Her tears filled the house, but he stayed with his phone. He told himself, she smells bad, but he did not know the truth. That smell was love. That smell was care. Now it was gone. Weeks later, he chose a new wife. She was modern. She was educated. She wore expensive clothes. She used expensive perfume. From the first day, her style caught him. She smiled, and he thought, this is happiness. This is peace. He married her quickly. He thought, now my life will be easy. I will never see garlic and ginger again. But he was wrong. From the first day, things changed. Her voice was hard. Her words were sharp. She called him by name, not husband. She smiled, but her smile was fake. Her eyes were cold. She sat with him, but she was busy with her phone. She refused to cook. She refused to clean. She left all to the maids. When she visited his family, she showed no care. At night, he could not sleep. He asked himself, did I destroy my home for this woman? The perfume in the house was strong, but it gave no peace. He began to miss the garlic smell. He began to miss the woman who cooked for him. One day, his mother came. She was angry. Her face was red. She said, "This girl is useless. She does not wake early. She does not help us. She does not sit with us. She only cares about herself." His sisters added, "The first wife was simple, but she served us. She gave food on time. She stayed with mother. She helped her, but this one is only a guest." His heart hurt. The new wife, who looked like a dream, was now a wound. Every day she looked cold. Her words were bitter. Once he asked, "Make tea for my mother." She shouted, "Am I a servant? Your mother is not my problem." Another time he said, "Iron my shirt." She said, "Why not do it yourself? You are not my master." Then she closed the door loudly. He sat and remembered his first wife. She worked hard, but still smiled. His clothes were ready. His shoes were clean. His tea was hot. He had peace, but he threw it away. Now her smell of garlic was gone. Her love was gone too, and the perfume he wanted burned his heart. One day he came from work. He said, "Give me food." She laughed. "Order food. I don't want to cook." He looked at her in silence. He thought, did I destroy my life for this woman? Was my first wife my true peace? The answer was yes, but it was too late. Every night, his new wife's words cut him. She did not respect him. She did not respect his family. His home was cold and empty. No bread smell, no sound of pots, no warm voice. Only perfume in the air, but his heart was lonely. One day the maid called. "I cannot come today." He said, "It's fine." His mother asked, "Who will cook?" "Your wife will not." He said, "We will order food." She sighed. "Will we eat from the street every day? Homemade food is a blessing." He stayed silent. One morning, his sister came. She said, "The clothes are not ironed. The tea is not ready." He looked at the kitchen door. He thought if she were here, tea would be ready, food would be cooking. His mother added, "Your first wife was simple, but she worked with her heart. She never complained. We never called her to work. She helped us always. Today, your new wife is in her room. She acts like she is doing us a favor." He entered his wife's room. She was on the bed, looking at her phone. He said, "Make tea for my mother." She answered quickly, "You only think about work. Do you think about my health?" He said nothing. He went back to the sofa. He sat and thought of his first wife. Her food, her silence, her care for everything. One day without the maid showed the truth. The ordinary wife was the real support. For the first time, he felt real regret. For many days, one thought stayed in his mind: I want her back. He told his mother. She agreed. His sisters also said, "We were happy with her." His new wife failed everyone. His heart was broken. Finally, he made a decision. He would go to her, even if it was shameful. On the way, he asked himself, what will she do? Will she cry? Will she say, "Now you know my value"? Will she close the door in my face? When he reached her home, his heart beat fast. He felt ashamed. Rain touched his face. The door opened. He froze. She stood there. She wore elegant clothes. Her face was calm and proud. Her eyes were clear. Her smile was gentle but strong. Behind her was a big car. By the door was a bag, ready for travel. She was not the same woman. Not weak, not simple. He lowered his eyes and said softly, "I came to ask for forgiveness. I hurt you. I called your love a bad smell. I ignored your pure heart." She was quiet. Then she said gently, "Time teaches. You taught me more than a teacher. I know myself now. I don't need to live under any shadow." She turned. She walked to her car. She left. He stood, broken. What he lost was priceless. It would never return. He pressed the bell again. She came out, but now she was different again. She wore a work suit. A light scarf covered her head. Her shoes were fine. Her bag was neat. She walked with pride. She passed him. She stopped. She said, "Some men think garlic smell is bigger than love. Some relationships only become true when they end forever." Then she left. He returned home empty. His mother asked, "What happened?" He said nothing. He sat on the sofa. From the next room, he heard his new wife. She was on the phone. She said, "I cannot stay here. His family is a burden. He is weak. He only gives orders. He is not a real man." His mother heard. She looked sad. She told him, "My son, that girl was not bad. She ironed your clothes. She cooked your food. She endured you. We made her small. Now I regret it." Later, his wife came. She said, "I want a divorce. I will not live here. I was wrong to choose you. You are not the man I wanted." She packed her bag. She left. He was shocked. His mother was silent. His sisters were sad. He thought only of his first wife. One day, he waited near her office. Minutes felt like hours. The door opened. She came out with files in her hand. She looked powerful. She looked successful. She did not stop for him. He quickly sat on the ground. Tears filled his eyes. He said, "Forgive me. I did not see your worth. You were everything. You made my home a paradise. I turned it into hell." She stopped. She looked at him. Her face had no anger, no pity, only dignity. She said, "I forgave you long ago. But you are not in my life now. I closed that door. I am new. I burned my pain. From the ashes, a new woman was born." She left. He stayed. He walked on the street. Dust covered him. His eyes were red. He thought of her bread, her food, her silence, her eyes waiting for him. Now it was all gone, forever. The woman who once served tea now signed contracts. The woman he left in the kitchen now led meetings. He had lost her. He had lost peace, and it was too late.
Hope you have enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.